It's December 8th, 9:14 a.m. my time. What time is it your time, huh? So listen here closely real quick, okay? Because I'm hearing that this is for the overall collective, okay? My soul gang, y'all need to know about Jeremiah 29:11, okay? Y'all know I've been quoting that Bible verse for a while, right? And here in Ohio, that number came out 11:29. So somebody been betting against you, but as the Bible verse says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a new future. Hope, faith, trust in the Most High God's awesome plan, okay? Financial control and expanding your circle. 111 I just saw on the timer. Angel number 658, financial control. You've done well with money. The sacrifices you've made on a financial level are paying off. Your angels are proud of you for paying attention to the things you otherwise would have procrastinated about. Today, list the places in your life where there is less stress and more flow since taking control. That's, letting people kick rocks with open toe shoes on and let them scatter, okay? Because angel number 657 is expanding your circle. You had to drop a lot of karmic energy, okay? Karmic connections, and it's some more that's about to fall to the wayside so that these brand new friends can come in, okay? Those who are benevolent, all right? And those who are a part of this plan to prosper you. So angel number 657 is expanding your circle. Get social. It is time to expand your circle of friends and acquaintances. Your angels are encouraging you to get out and be social. Create links with like minded people and be open minded to the insights they bring you. Make a plan today to get social. So, I'm also hearing something when it comes to a spiritual connection, okay? This could happen today. This could happen Tuesday. It could happen Wednesday or Thursday. Just pay attention. It's a spiritual connection. It's not balanced, okay? But it's all love there. Ego has somebody, cheating on the connection, whether it's romantic or platonic, okay? Karma about to know their name. You can wish them well, all right, and don't care about the third parties or the third party interferences, okay? These people best to beware that you were introduced as one of the Most High God's disciples, regardless of what you look like, how you appeared. I'm seeing 144. So let me see what angel number 144 is, okay? But we know that 144, that's chosen. You chosen to connect too, all right? Angel number 144 is connect. Communicate with the divine. Making the connection with the divine in your daily life is exactly what your angels are urging you to do. They want you to strengthen your ability to communicate on a high vibrational level, okay? Lie in meditation with your hands on your crown chakra, the top of your head, and repeat this mantra. I am connected. You most definitely are connected. You connected to some high priest. You connected to some high priestess energy as well, is what I just heard. Okay, and I'm also hearing when it comes about your daily sustenance, what you are being fed in the spirit. Okay, it's like a battering ram right now. You're very intelligent in your personal conduct. Okay, people want you to escape from what is thawing out in you. Okay, what is thawing out in you? Everything is about to be obsolete because the thaw, the ice, and the mums the word when it comes to your parents, all right? You being 10 toes down with Most High God, and folk better be they better be aware, because your thoughts, your thoughts, okay, your thoughts can start a war. I'm hearing it's about to be a storm, and the first noise you gonna hear before this storm come is thunder, whether it's a literal storm or whether it's just somebody trying to blow down and trying to equalize some shit. Somebody swear they the equalizer. I'm hearing something about Thursday, all right? Thunder Day, okay? Then I'm hearing something about Thor. Thor. What's your thoughts about that? And how is it that you are feeling? I'm hearing about somebody named Austin. Could be Steve Austin, huh? Numbers 316. Somebody going through a toll booth, right? They going through a toll booth, so they traveling somewhere. 612, I'm seeing on the timer. This is some esoteric news for you, all right? And I'm hearing, when it comes to the occult and the ancient philosophies that you have tapped into, you have found, it's something that's about to be founded, okay? It's something like a philosophy. Somebody been chanting in gibberish, okay? And it's kind of like, they trying to speak in tongues. They ain't right. They ain't righteous, okay? You need to be less ashamed of who you are. You have a human heart, but that soul of yours is straight from the divine, okay? And just like the clock says tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, as that clock keep ticking, as that clock keep ticking. I'm hearing that a bearer of happy tidings, okay? A bearer of happy tidings. This is something that has already been engraved. It was already written. This happy tidings is founded on, I want to say, like how I'm hearing like Frozen. It's founded on, like, okay, you're unthawing. It's founded on you. This happy tidings is founded on you. So I'm hearing frequently you are in the company of energy vampires, okay? And a lot of them fall up under the umbrella of religion. Someone is a judge, someone is lightweight, a pastor or something like that, a minister, okay? Somebody's a teacher, and I'm hearing someone works for the bank. I'm also hearing that when it comes to saddlebag syndrome or Dunlap's disease or something like that, gravity has taken place, okay? So this is someone who is older, elder, okay, who's been journaling and speaking this gibberish, okay? You gonna partly understand what's going on, okay, but it has a lot to do with a life, a death, and somebody's salvation, okay? You gonna be there when they reading something. It could be a eulogy, or it could be, the contents of someone's will. Somebody been trying to swindle. You hear me? They've been trying to steal. I'm hearing, you know, the word in the ethers is about your damnation and about this bearer of good news, bearer of light, bearer of good news, or something like that. They the devil for real, okay? Yes, they the devil for real. But they coming. They coming, but they a karmic. They was cloaked for a long time. I just heard something about Stuart Little, okay? So listen, this gonna be an after dinner drink or something. Y'all gonna be talking over drinks or over tea or coffee. Somebody has their home, their garage is attached to their home, is what I just heard. Okay? Then I'm also hearing something about a place of confinement. It's like a prison. Somebody most definitely in spiritual prison. Okay, they in spiritual prison for real, and they've been wagering war against you. 10-10, I just saw on a timer. You going through a spiritual awakening. You hear me? And I'm also hearing, that the universe has dedicated what is being arranged right now for you. It's a gargoyle on top of this garage, next to this garage or something. And when it rains or when it snows, the water spouts projects out of this gargoyle's mouth. Okay, imagine that. This house is full of sin. All right, but it's just how it's dressed up. It's a lot that's about to be dripped out homes. It's a lot that's about to be dreamt out homes. Do your homework. Do your homework. You remember that reading? You remember those messages? Do your homework. 1111. Reputation. Hops is what I just heard. Okay? Hops. I'm hearing, when it comes to this sheet of paper that they reading up off of, you're going to see a shadow walking, right? That shadow going to be dark while they reading. Oh, damn. That shadow going to be dark while they reading, but when they get to your name, it's going to light up. You can't compromise with spiritual truths. You've been grinding, okay? Knocking your head against the motherfucking pavement, trying to make sure that you aren't seen and that you're preserving yourself is what I'm hearing. Staying away from these karmics and trying to, stack your paper and paying attention that, these friends that's crossing your path, if you haven't, these friends that's crossing your path and shit, it just happened to be that they crossing your plan. Crossing your path because the divine has a plan for them as well, okay? Very sophisticatedly, all right? You are an eagle. You soar alone. And when you was hurting, wasn't nobody around you, but wasn't nobody physically around you. Most High God had you, and your ancestors had you, your angels had you, okay? I have for declares the plans prosper plans and giving you hope. Yeah, is what the G said. So listen, these smoking mirrors, these people who've been trying to smuggle divine energy and making sure that they take up the least amount of space in your mind's eye. Okay, these people know that your third eye chakra has been activated and that they've been popular in your energy 1316. I saw on a timer. So they trying to talk differently. They trying to walk differently. Okay, it's a driving force that frequents them though, and we know it's them. Hey, these karmics is playing with deities. They playing with these religions and shit, and it's pitiful because they've been your enemy. They've been an opponent, and one of them, their eye is gone, so they looking like a pirate around here. They about to get robbed! Exclamation point. Okay, you gonna feel the plight, and it's gonna be a little difficult and unpleasant. Okay, because it's gonna be the position that it puts you in. But fruit don't fall far from the tree, so it got something to do with their family tree. If this ain't you, ain't none of this shit imaginary is what the G's is saying, okay? It's some history that the divine has been trying to get you to pay close attention to. Somebody's wallet, somebody's pocketbook, purse, somebody's bank account or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is someone who's opinionated, all right? But they about to go on a goddamn war path, okay? They about to go on the war path, okay? Somebody may be practicing psychiatry, or they could need a checkup, an examination, okay, some treatment, because it's a lot that's been enabled in them that needs to be corrected, okay? And it's not really their fault. They got a chemical imbalance, all right? But I'm also hearing, when it comes to this theatrics and, them being Hollywood and wanting to tell you this long, drawn out MFing story about the dope man is what the G's is saying. You done already drew your own conclusions, all right? This person, they not doomed. They just getting spanked. And now they want to get some advice from you. They want to get some advice from you. But they want to get some advice for you. But listen, they overturn and judge everything that come about your mouth. You hear me? Everything that come about your mouth, they overturn and judge. All right? Like they the judge. Reflect on that, okay? You know what you doing? Striding and sliding and strutting straight on to your promised land, for lack of a better expression, okay? Don't gamble with your intuition. Don't wager with it. It's a haphazard chance that with your gut feeling, with your God given built-in intuition is telling you, I'm feeling like you done bookmarked it, okay? And it's something in one of those books that's marked, okay? That's marked. That's marked. It could be in your Bible, all right? So listen, your angel's about to till the soil. They the gardener, all right? They the gardener. You got one angel, one ancestor who intends on keeping a woman or a man away from you, all right? They used to roll their stockings up, this ancestor, all right? I'm hearing something when it comes to you gargling and brushing your teeth in the morning, all right? When it comes to you gargling and brushing your teeth in the morning, you going to remember something about some criticism, okay? It could come to you in the blink of an eye while you brushing your teeth, and it got to do about government finances and people being extravagant with they spending. Okay, I'm hearing something about the Buckeye State, so that's Ohio, and then I'm hearing the Buckeyes, Ohio State or something about that football game. All right, gambling, a lot of money, and somebody was paid. All right, somebody was paid. That was a high win too. It's this song and this sentence, and it's from your generation. Okay, it's gonna hit different. I think from all the messages they wanted you to know, but it's a lot that you gonna learn about some money, and you gonna count up from 1 to 10, and you gonna keep counting. You gonna keep counting. It's something that's gonna happen, and it's supposed to happen. Like I said, it was written. Okay, it's a fable. It's a fable. It's a fucking fable. It's a lie, and it's been a venture for somebody. All right, they've been doing this dance for a long time. All right, but they fate worser than they fate is worse than a single moment of any low vibrational fuck ups that didn't happen in your life. Okay, your Jesus being charitable, and they want you to be happy with where they pushing you to. And I don't feel like they really gotta push you, because you gonna be a willing participant. Okay. I feel like 60 minutes after you listen to this message, for whoever is resonating with, I'm hearing something about rural living. So you gonna be out in the boonies, or you live out in the boonies somewhere, okay? It's a rumor going around, okay, about you falling, okay? About you falling. About you falling and not being able to get back up, okay? Somebody feel like they should always judge you, okay? They feel like they should always judge you, and that they got the power to roast you on a regular basis. It's rules for fucking with a chosen one, regardless of how we talk, how we act, god dang it, because the Most High God is working on us every day, and we developing different type of skills, different type of upgrades, okay? That's going to help us to shed and dead what it is that we're going through right now, because I'm feeling like, somebody wants you to be a fugitive of your divine senses. They want to capture you, okay? And it's kind of like, capture you as in like lullaby you back to sleep. You followed that shit brick road before. All right, you know it was fictitious than a motherfucker. Now it's people's offspring who's on that shit brick road. I don't know if it's your family or people or children that you have watched grow up. Okay, but it's a trick and it's some fraudulent ass deceitful shit that's going around. Okay, and your G's said you not amused, you won't be amused, and diplomacy is a lie when it comes to listen. Ooh, this one of your G's. Diplomacy is a lie when it comes to that merry-go-round and that Ferris wheel that these karmics want to keep you on. They said you can be a dog, okay? You divinely protected. Oh my goodness. They said somebody got a room divider too, okay? This is a pair of karmics that Jesus saying who drink like a generic beer or some generic liquor they buy in the bottom of the barrel. Somebody about to get rounded up the hard way, like three the hard way. It's gonna be probably three of them. Their fate is worse than not being able to hear, and it's somebody who's being stripped of all of their spiritual gifts. And it starts now.